What makes BTTH episode 184 one of the most insane episodes in the entire series? Well, beyond the spectacular dragon-slaying sword reveal and Xiao Yan's desperate battle, this episode is packed with hidden details, power system revelations, and strategic moves that completely change how we understand the story. From impossible technique requirements to bloodline secrets that span the entire series, let's break down everything you might have missed in this absolute masterpiece of an episode. Subscribe if you are new here, and without delay, let's start with number 1. The impossible 10-minute defense. Alright, let's start with Xiao Yan's utterly insane task. He's a late-stage 1-star Du Xing, facing 3 Dragon Kings, 2 at late-stage 3-star, and the Northern Dragon King approaching 4-star. Here's what makes this absolutely crazy. In the Daosheng realm, each star difference represents exponential power. A 2-star can casually destroy a 1-star, and a 3-star can treat a 2-star like an ant. Xiao Yan wasn't just outmatched. He was fighting opponents who should have been able to erase him with a single thought. The fact that he held them off for 10 minutes while severely injuring all 3 is beyond comprehension. Number 2. Yellow Spring, Divine Anger's Strategic Brilliance. Now here's something you might not realize. Xiao Yan specifically chose this heaven rank soul technique because ancient dragons have a fatal weakness. Despite their legendary physical strength as the most powerful magical beast clan, their souls are disproportionately vulnerable compared to their bodies. This wasn't random desperation, it was calculated strategy. Heaven rank techniques are extremely rare, and soul-based heaven rank techniques are even rarer. By targeting their weakness directly, Xiao Yan turned an impossible fight into merely suicidal. Number 3. The 5-colored Fire Lotus Secret. The 5-colored Buddha's Wrath Fire Lotus that appears behind the Dragon Kings wasn't just powerful. Each color represents a different heavenly flame fused together. Xiao Yan had secretly condensed 5 separate flames into one devastating attack, while his fire infant clone remained hidden. What makes this terrifying is that heavenly flames are ranked treasures. There are only 23 known flames in existence, and combining even 2 is extraordinarily difficult. 5 flames merged into one lotus? That's power meant to challenge opponents far beyond Xiao Yan's level. Number 4. Ancient Dragon Resilience. Explained. When the 3 Dragon Kings survived the 5-colored Fire Lotus, Xiao Yan was genuinely shocked. Here's why that matters. He believed even a 3-star Daosheng would suffer catastrophic damage from that combination. The Taixu Ancient Dragon clan isn't just strong, they're the absolute peak of magical beast bloodlines. Their bodies can shuttle through dimensions, treat space like air, and their physical defense exceeds human cultivators by entire realms. The fact they survived, though severely wounded, proves their reputation as the strongest beast clan isn't exaggeration. Number 5. Angry Buddha, Reincarnation's True Cost. That massive fiery disc Xiao Yan summoned, Angry Buddha Reincarnation, was a defensive technique he comprehended upon advancing to Daosheng. But notice what happened. It deflected the attack, but the recoil still devastated Xiao Yan internally. This reveals something crucial about Daosheng techniques. Even your own abilities can destroy you if the opposing force is strong enough. The technique worked perfectly, redirecting energy back at the Dragon Kings, yet Xiao Yan still coughed blood and was blasted thousands of feet away. Power at this level doesn't protect you from consequences. Number 6. The madness of using Yellow Spring, Divine Anger. Twice. Here's where Xiao Yan's absolute insanity becomes clear. Using a heaven-rank soul technique once nearly destroyed his soul. Using it twice, consecutively, that should have killed him or left him permanently damaged. Soul injuries are notoriously difficult to heal, and overusing soul techniques causes permanent damage to your foundation. Xiao Yan completely disregarded his future cultivation potential and survival to buy Ziyan those final moments. This wasn't bravery, it was calculated self-destruction. Number 7. The Mysterious Bloodline Awakening. At the moment of death, something extraordinary happened. Xiao Yan's purple-red blood suddenly awakened. This wasn't random. This blood was specifically created by ancestor Xiao Xuan in the Heavenly Tomb, fusing the Xiao clan Do Di bloodline, the Gu clan bloodline, and the legendary Dragon Phoenix bloodline together. The Dragon Phoenix itself combines ancient Void Dragon and ancient Heavenly Phoenix bloodlines. What Xiao Yan carries isn't just powerful, it's a strategic preparation spanning generations for an eventual Do Di breakthrough. The blood activated only when death was imminent, showing it has protective consciousness. Number 8. Dragon-slaying sword's impossible requirements. When the Southern Dragon King screamed in horror at seeing the dragon-slaying sword, there's a reason beyond just its power. This legendary technique requires the absolute purest royal ancient dragon bloodline to summon. Even the previous Dragon Emperor, who reached 6-star Du Sheng, powerful enough to create separate dimensional realms, could only barely summon it. Xiyan is early stage 4-star, 2 full stars weaker, yet she summoned it completely. This proves her ancient Dragon Phoenix bloodline is purer and more complete than any Dragon Emperor in history. Number 9. The life force consumption. Truth, notice that strand of Xiyan's purple hair turning gray? That's not just exhaustion, the dragon-slaying sword consumes life force itself. Every swing aged her, burning through her vitality to power a technique that grants absolute dominance over all ancient dragons. Through bloodline suppression, when Xiao Yan saw this, he immediately understood the terrifying cost. Xiyan wasn't just spending energy or cultivation, she was trading her lifespan for power. Each additional strike shortened her life, which is why she collapsed after the battle ended. Number 10. Northern Dragon King's calculated cowardice. Here's something easy to miss. The Northern Dragon King deliberately stayed hidden during most of the final exchange. While the Southern and Western Dragon Kings attacked frantically, he remained in the shadows. When he finally struck Xiao Yan, it was a single decisive blow before immediately grabbing his wounded allies and fleeing. This wasn't panic. It was strategic retreat. He recognized they'd lost, preserved his strength, and ensured survival. That's why he's approaching 4-star while the others remained at 3-star. Number 11. The 100-day bloodline transformation. Xiao Yan's 100-day seclusion wasn't normal healing, it was complete physical reconstruction. That purple-red blood didn't just repair damage, it fundamentally altered his body to match ancient dragon physical standards. When he emerged as a 2-star Du Sheng with physical strength equal to the ancient dragons, it meant his body could now withstand dimension-breaking force. This transformation was the bloodline's true purpose, activating, preparing his physical foundation for eventually containing Do Dai level power without exploding. Number 12. Pure Lotus Demon Flame's perfect timing. The Pure Lotus Demon Flame, ranked number 3 among all heavenly flames, appearing right when Xiao Yan breaks through isn't coincidence. This flame possesses a fire spirit with cultivation equal to a 7-star Du Sheng, making it one of the most dangerous treasures in existence. The Hall of Souls wants it desperately because flames of this caliber can bridge the gap to Du Di. Xiao Yan's timing is critical. He's now strong enough to compete for it, but not strong enough to guarantee success. Everything that happened on East Dragon Island was preparation for this moment. So there you have it, 12 revelations that completely reframe episode 184. What looked like a desperate battle was actually strategic genius, bloodline destiny, and perfect timing converging into one of the most pivotal moments in BTTH. The layers of planning, from Xiao Xuan's bloodline fusion to Xiyan's impossible technique to Xiao Yan's calculated self-sacrifice, all build toward the larger war with the Hall of Souls. Which revelation shocked you most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.